This is the ultimate guide on how to optimize your testosterone to be the highest ever. Watch this video in order, bro. Trust me, it's gonna change your life. And before I continue on, my name is Ricky. This is Master Education, where I teach young men about self-improvement and fitness. Let's get into it, bro. So, the first section is going to be the benefits of having high testosterone as a man. So, number one, your muscle mass increases. So, having high testosterone will increase your muscle mass. Obviously, you want to do this naturally, because if you do inject testosterone, as a side note, your balls will shrink and your body won't be able to produce testosterone. So, do not inject testosterone. Try to do it naturally. Just don't try to, just do it naturally. The second benefit is your energy levels will actually go up. Yeah, you're gonna feel more alive. Men who typically have high testosterone feel more alive, feel a lot better. Just overall, high energy. They just feel alive. So, having high testosterone is literally you just being healthy and alive. Another benefit is the cognitive function increases. You are able to think better, think smarter, and your brain is sharper, you're faster, your instincts are faster and better. So you want to optimize your testosterone, bro, just to be healthier and smarter. Like, that's crazy how you can be that. Honestly, me personally speaking, I have seen those effects of optimizing your testosterone to be really high. I've seen that. Another one is your metabolism and fat loss is just faster. You will build muscle faster, and you will lose fat a lot faster too. Another thing is it actually increases your stamina. Stamina is really important for pretty much everything, especially cardio. Next one, this is going to be the final benefit. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of benefits, but these are just a summary of the benefits. And the next one is increased confidence and assertiveness. So pretty much you just being confident. It's just you become more confident in yourself. I'm gonna tell you the other benefits and side effects is your voice gets deeper. Again, confidence is just your testosterone skyrockets up. I'm gonna start with the next section, section 2. And I'm first going to start with the foods that actually increase your testosterone. So this section is just about foods that increase your testosterone. Some of them I personally eat. Some of them I don't even eat. Maybe some once in a while. But something that I eat daily, bananas and eggs. Both of these are really good for increasing your testosterone. Bananas are I'm pretty sure the fruit that increases your testosterone the most. Of course, there's other fruits. Eating fruits every day is going to optimize your energy levels and testosterone. Fruits like oranges, tangerines, bananas, watermelon. Watermelon is pretty good. It's delicious and it's good for your testosterone. So start eating all these fruits and you will optimize your testosterone. Also, optimize foods that are rich in protein, especially like lean meats, beef. It's going to be steak. It's going to be beans as well. Beans are really good for your testosterone. Some vegetables that I'm going to mention is broccoli. Broccoli is good for cleaning out estrogen out your system, the excess amount. This way you will increase your testosterone. Some other foods that I really recommend is foods high in fats that are healthy. This can be butter. This can be nuts. This can be eggs. Again, I said eggs before. Some types of oil that obviously increase your testosterone. I believe olive oil is pretty good. That's what I use. I use olive oil on my eggs and some butter. Healthy fats, bro. They're good for your testosterone. Again, fats are one of the building blocks of testosterone. Other things that are really good for your testosterone is tuna, zinc. Zinc is a building block for testosterone. Really important. So start taking zinc. I suggest you eat tuna, or something that I do personally is take vitamins. Vitamins is really good. Other things, go outside, bro. Take again vitamin D. Supplement yourself with that. Magnesium. Foods with all these are really crucial for your testosterone and overall health. So yeah, start taking these. Start eating these foods. Start eating more good foods. Okay, now let's get into the habits that will increase your testosterone. And number one, this one is a must. Exercise. Regular exercise. Just exercising every day. It can be running, it can be weightlifting, it can be anything that keeps you active. Obviously, you want to build muscle too, so add in weights, lifting, something like that. Maybe calisthenics. And then after you do that, you go for a run or a walk. The other one is enough sleep. You want to sleep at least 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day minimum, bro. And your maximum, I believe it was 10 hours. If you sleep more than 10 hours, it's bad for you. So yeah, there is a limit to sleep. Sleeping well is crucial for health and your testosterone, because testosterone is made when you're asleep, when you're sleeping, when you're going in these. Okay. The next one is actually managing your weight. This again comes in with regular exercise, which is keep your body fat percentage low. Don't keep it way too low to the point you can't make testosterone, because your body needs a certain amount of body fat. So you want to get to 10 to 12 body fat percentage and keep it like that. Obviously, you want to have the right amount of muscle as well. In order to maintain a healthy weight, you need to have more muscle than fat. But you don't want to get too big either. Too much muscle is obviously bad for your heart too. So don't get too much muscle in, don't get little muscle, okay? You want to stay in the adequate weights. And obviously avoid overtraining. There is such thing as overtraining sometimes, which is when you don't sleep enough. Overtraining is really just you exercising way too many times throughout the day. In the next section is your mindset. Your mindset is really crucial as well for your testosterone levels. You want to have a positive mindset. So let's start with the first thing you can do with your mindset is just being positive to yourself. Being this guy who just tells yourself, okay, I have high testosterone. I can do this. I'm the best. Things like that. And having a competitive mindset too, that you're competing with a guy who wants that girl, who wants that car, who wants to... Having all these mindsets of you being competitive will actually increase your testosterone, because testosterone makes you more competitive. It makes you more competitive in the sense that it doesn't just make you more aggressive. If you have to be more aggressive, and obviously strength wise, your testosterone is going to show that. But if you need to be, this is really interesting, if you need to be, let's say you need to be the most generous person, it's a competition of who's the nicest. If you have high testosterone, and which you probably will, because it's a competitions really increase your testosterone, you will be nicer. Interesting how that works, right? Again, competition is really necessary for you to actually have high testosterone. So have some friends to compete with, have some other dudes to compete with. Again, a great way to increase your testosterone is having a positive mindset, but also a competitive one. Another thing is you want to have self-confidence. You want to be sure whenever you answer the teacher's question, that just be confident. Even if it's wrong, you got to be confident. Even with a girl, you say something that you weren't supposed to say, you say it confidently. Never ever say something scared. Because if you say something confident and you are sure of yourself, that's going to keep your testosterone high. You're not going to stress over small things either. Those are pretty much the ways that you can increase your testosterone. Let's go on to the next one. The next section is things that decrease your testosterone. First, we're going to start with the foods that actually decrease your testosterone. I'm just going to mention some of my own that I don't have listed. Is flaxseed. Flaxseed. Avoid flaxseed. Do not eat flaxseed. Anything with flaxseed in it, do not eat it. Any product. Usually flaxseed is in crackers, so avoid any type of crackers. Another food is something that a lot of foods nowadays have is soy. Avoid soy completely. Soy protein, soy bread, avoid it. Soy is really, it's shown to be bad for your testosterone. Yeah, avoid those two things. There's other things like artificial sweeteners that are used in zero sugar drinks. Can be Gatorade, can be Diet Coke, anything without sugar, especially Prime too. Prime is really bad for you, for your testosterone, because it has this chemical that literally chemically castrates you, which means that your balls are literally chemically getting chopped off. You're pretty much destroying your fucking balls if you're drinking these drinks. So avoid those drinks completely. These are really bad for you. I always avoid them. I try not to buy anything with zero sugar. Sometimes I might have to buy an energy drink because of competition or I need energy for my practices. That's okay. But if you're just drinking that casually, it's bad for you. So avoid, first of all, avoid anything with zero sugar because of the artificial sweeteners that can destroy your fucking testosterone and your sperm. It can destroy your balls. Just leave that out. Another thing is mint. Mint and spearmints are really bad for testosterone apparently. Here's the thing. If you consume them in high quantity, low quantities of a piece of gum a day probably is not going to kill your testosterone. But if you're taking, let's say, 5 pieces of gum a day, that's going to kill your testosterone. And especially if you're taking 2 because this is what I do sometimes to work my jawline. So I grab 2 pieces of gum and just chew it throughout the entire day. Or I grab 4 sometimes. Not at the same time, but 4 throughout the day, maybe 5. And it's really bad for my testosterone, I know that. So avoid mint and spearmints. Avoid soy products. Also avoid anything with a lot of sugar. Sugar is really bad for testosterone. Well, you get diabetes from sugar, bro. Cancer is also, it feeds off of glucose, which is sugar. Try to avoid any energy drink unless you're taking it before you're working out or after, like a post-workout, so regain those carbs. Again, carbs aren't a bad thing. Everyone says they're a bad thing, that you should go keto and all that shit. Carbs are not bad. You obviously avoid any processed shit. Processed sugars are the worst. Avoid cookies, crackers. Avoid all this shit. I myself have a hard time to doing this because my mom packs a lot of lunch with sugar, but whenever it's the weekend or whenever I'm home, I avoid that shit. I only eat fruits. Fruits are the best way to get your energy. So I recommend you eat fruits. Like I said before in this previous guide, fruits are really good for your testosterone. Avoid sugar, avoid soy products, avoid flaxseed, avoid zero sugar, artificial sweeteners, and all that. Let's go into the habits. Now, I mentioned some habits before, like exercising, but lack of exercise is actually going to kill your testosterone. Humans were made to be moving all the time, so testosterone, like, the reason why your testosterone is probably decreasing because you don't do any activities that just require your physical presence, like any exercising, none of that. If you don't do none of that, your testosterone is going to tank down. So it's just going to tank. Another habit is bad sleep. Being sleep deprived really, it raises your cortisol levels. So your stress hormones all the way up. Also, you don't get enough time to build testosterone while you're sleeping because, again, sleep is really important for testosterone. There's been studies that if you sleep enough, you sleep your 8 hours a day, maybe 8 to 9, I'm pretty sure, your testosterone will be fine. It will be actually higher than usual if you have a healthy lifestyle. And people say that you actually get a steroid level of testosterone, which is actually pretty good. That's good. You don't have to take anything to have a steroid level testosterone. It's just natural. That's how good sleeping is and how crucial it is for you. That's pretty much my entire guide on how to optimize your testosterone levels. Things to avoid, things to do to increase your testosterone, and obviously the benefits of high testosterone, which are really good. And this is pretty much it for the video. Again, my name is Ricky. This is Masculine Education, where I teach young men about self-improvement and fitness. Peace out, bro. And one final quote: do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.